Congratulations! You're a music teacher. You've been working towards this for 4 years. You interviewed, and you finally got the job. Now it's time to start using all that fancy technology your partnership teacher was using in their classroom to teach the next generation of music lovers. But how can you decide what public material to use without violating U.S. copyright laws? In this short video, I hope to give you an overview of what laws mean and how you can stay within their limits and still be an awesome teacher. So, what are copyright laws? A copyright is a form of protection provided by the laws of the United States. They protect original works of authorship fixed in any tangible medium of expression, now known or later developed, from which they can be perceived, reproduced, or otherwise communicated, either directly or with the aid of a machine or a device. This basically offers legal protection for intellectual property. But how do these laws relate to music education? Copyright laws pertain to all educators in the guise of fair use. Fair use allows certain uses that would otherwise be illegal infringements of the copyright owner's rights. It is considered fair use when the use is for purposes as criticism, comment, scholarship, research, or, of course, teaching. The fair use provision of the law sets out 4 factors a court must consider in determining whether users for these purposes may be judged fair. Purpose and character of use, the nature of the work being used, the amount and substantiality of the portion used, the effect on the potential market. These factors provide the guidelines for the basic uses that music educators have for the work that they are using. Here are a few do's and don'ts for all music educators. What can you do without having secured permission of the copyright owner? Make a copy of a lost part in an emergency. Make 1 copy per student up to 10% of the musical work for the class study, as long as that 10% does not constitute a performable unit. Make a single recording of a student performance for study and for the school's archive. Make a single recording of oral exercises or tests using copyrighted materials. Make up to 3 copies to replace a copy that is damaged, deteriorating, lost, or stolen from a public library or archive. Lastly, you can make 1 copy of a short verbal or graphic work for teachers' use in preparation for or during a class. Here are a few things that could land you in trouble if you do them without having permission from the copyright owner. Copying to avoid purchases. Copying music for any kind of performance, but note the emergency exception above. Copying without including a copyright notice. Copying to create anthologies or compilations. Reproducing materials designed to be consumables, such as workbooks, standardized tests, and answer sheets. Lastly, charging students beyond the actual cost involved in making copies as permitted. Here are a few common questions that you might find from fellow music educators. What if I want to record my students playing something? The copyright owner has the exclusive right to reproduce copyrighted works in any form of audio-only recording. Recording your students playing or singing something for distribution within the community is a common complication of this law. A teacher needs what is called a compulsory license to do this. A music teacher can get such a license for the relatively low fee of 8 cents per selection or 1.55 cents per minute of playing time, whichever is greater, by contacting the Harry Fox Agency Incorporated through the website. Another question is, can I arrange a piece of music for my band? Arrangement of music is an exclusive right of the copyright owner. However, under the legal compromises surrounding the law, the following are considered to be reasonable exceptions. Music teachers can edit or simplify purchased printed copies, provided that the fundamental character of the work is not distorted, or the lyrics, if any, are not altered, or lyrics added if none exist. Also, music teachers who get a compulsory license for music recording can make a musical arrangement of the work to the extent necessary for their ensemble. This arrangement, however, cannot change the basic melody or fundamental character of the work. I hope this has been informative for all of you new music educators. There are many other exceptions and issues music educators have understanding and complying with copyright laws. These are just a few of the most common instances. If you have further questions, please feel free to visit the sources I have listed in these credits, as they go into much deeper detail and cover broader subjects than this short video.